yes it is. What's up, you guys? This is Braden White. I'm going to do a karate video for you guys. Going to be semi-instructional, mainly a demonstrational video. I ain't done one of these in a hot minute. So I really hope you guys like this. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. As you can see, I'm not in my usual outsideness. I'm inside. I'm house sitting. I've been house sitting for about a week and a half now. Still got another week to go. So I'm going to take advantage of this open area and might move you guys over there so you can see me going this way, because I have a lamp right there that I do not want to hit, because I am going to be using nunchucks today. So I'm thinking that is what I'm going to do, so you guys can come take a little ride for a minute. We're going over here. What is good? What's cracking, you guys? All right, let's see. Let's tilt this up just a tad. All right, let's see. Can you see me from back here? Okay, we're good. Get my chucks over here. Now, as I said, we're going to be using the nunchucks. A little bit of history on the nunchuck for some of you who might not know. Traditionally, they were not used as a weapon. In Okinawa, it's kind of iffy to pinpoint exactly where the nunchuck came from. Some people call China the originating place of the nunchuck, because China has the 3-section staff, and Bruce Lee used the nunchuck, which was thought to be originally a 2-section staff that he just cut the ends off of. However, in Okinawa, they were using these also, except they would have wood and a piece of rope in the middle. And traditionally, the nunchuck was used for rice field work. People be in the rice field and, they would be hitting down the weeds and stuff. And in the ancient days of Japan, samurai, shogun, warlord days, it was outlawed for the common people to practice any kind of martial arts or own any kind of weapons, so they had to improvise. And that is where we get a lot of karate forms that we know today. And it's also where a lot of weapons came from, like the kamas. Kamas were also used in the rice fields. The bow staff, everyone had a walking stick of some kind. And these came from the rice field. So if you were not a samurai or a nobleman of some kind, you were not allowed to practice martial arts. And if you were caught, you were thrown in jail. And you were not allowed to own any weapons, and the same punishment entailed. So I'm going to scoot back here, and I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of what I can do with the chucks, and then I'll go into explaining some of the moves. So here we go. And that's just me cutting loose with the chucks a little bit. One of the first things, a lot of the stuff that you just saw me do, I taught myself, because I was one of those, I never could really wait to go to karate class. I couldn't wait to learn this stuff, so I've taken it upon myself to learn it myself by watching YouTube videos and such. One of the first ones that I'm going to show you is the wrist roll. And it's very simple, and it requires you to hold up here on the nunchuck, and you're just going to hold one side and let the other side just kind of dangle. You see it right there, just dangling. Okay, and all you're going to do is you're just going to give it enough momentum to kind of flip over your wrist like so, and then at some point during the wrist roll, you kind of release. It kind of goes over. Then you release this one and let it kind of fall, and grab hold of that one as it comes around. So all together, go that way, go back that way, catch, reverse, all sorts of fun stuff. So that's a little bit with the nunchuck. And then you got, the simple figure eight, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you have different, spin ratios. This is what we call the 1-to-1 ratio. One spin, one side. And then the figure eight is what we'd call a 1-to-2 ratio. One spin, two side. Then if you were going like this would be a 2-to-2 ratio. Two spins, one side, two spins, both sides. And then if you were to go alternating like this is what we would call the 1-to-2 ratio, whereas one spin, two sides, because you're going 1, 1, 1, 1. So there's a whole bunch of different spin ratios. There's just a lot of stuff you could do with the nunchuck. I really like it. It's not very practical in terms of street defense, but it's really, really good for, tournament purposes and showcasing. It's just kind of toying around with. Like I said, I really like it. I really enjoy it. I just kind of have fun with it all the time. Like there'll be times I'll be talking on the phone, like with my dad or something. I'll be talking and like, yeah, so I'll just be doing this, just talking on the phone, twirling the chucks. I'd probably say this is one of my best weapons. That and the bow staff are probably my two best weapons. So, there's not really a lot more to be said about these things. So, I kind of cut loose a little bit more. I'm not really as good as a lot of the people. I kind of stick to the more basic, traditional stuff. There's people on YouTube that enter nunchuck competitions where they master all these spins and everything. I'm nowhere near that good. I just kind of toy around with it. I mainly use it as an exercise prop. If I want to get some good hand-eye coordination exercises in, or just kind of like a warm-up to get into some martial arts workouts, I'll take the chucks and I'll twirl it for a minute or so, and I'll just kind of toy around with it like so. Just do the wrist rolls, the alternating wrist rolls, the over the shoulder, all sorts of fun stuff. And it's really fun. And I guess I could just kind of show you guys other weapons. This is bow staff. Bow staff, I think, is probably one of the most practical weapons you could ever find, because you can find a broomstick in your house, a stick out in your yard, a pipe in an alley or something. So you can just kind of do anything you want with that. I'll just kind of cut loose with this for a minute. Kind of gotta be a little bit more careful because it's bigger. So I like doing spins with it. Go over the shoulder, spin, around the head. Like I said, I probably think that nunchuck is probably one of my better weapons. This, like I said, back in the days of ancient, samurais and stuff like that, common people were not allowed to own weapons or learn martial arts, and everyone had a walking stick, so they learned how to use it defensively, offensively. And then while I'm at it, this is a beauty. I bought this online for about $30. It is a really nice, they called it a tactical katana. And I think it looks really cool. It looks like something straight out of the movie Blade. It is badass. I love it. So, that's a good one. And then another really good practical weapon is the fighting stick. Fighting stick comes more out of the Philippines region with a fighting style called Kali or Eskrima or Arnis. They're all technically different fighting styles, but they all basically use the same thing. And fighting stick is basically exactly how it sounds. It's a fighting stick. Come in, you can attack with it, you can spin it, distract the opponent, whack somebody with it. It is a really useful weapon. Like I said, that and the bow staff are probably the most practical weapons you will ever find. And that's my weapons gallery. I would use the sword a little bit, but it's a pretty heavy sword and it's pretty sharp. But let y'all get a good look at that. Look at this. It is beautiful. It is a very, very beautiful piece. Love it. If I had to guess, I'd probably say this thing weighs close to about 7 pounds, maybe a little bit less. But it's decently heavy, has a nice balance to it. See, I'm balancing it on 2 fingers, has a really nice balance to it. And look at this hilt. This hilt, seriously, looks like it comes straight out of the movie Blade. I'm not even joking. I feel like I'm about to slay some vampires right now. But yeah, that's my weapons gallery. It even comes with a little leather case. It is really cool. Brianna has her sword hanging right up there. She won that at the tournament. Very proud of you, Brianna, by the way. I hope you keep that up. You are going to be a beast on this tournament circuit. That is no doubt in my mind. So, yep, that's my little gallery. We got the nunchucks. We got the bow staff. We got the fighting stick. And we got the sword. So, that's kind of what we got. That's kind of what we're dealing with. If you guys want to see me do more instructional stuff with any of these weapons, post it in the comments down below. If you like what you see, I'll be posting, if you like all the stuff that I've been posting recently about my karate classes, my tournaments, I do some of these random vlogs like I did one earlier today, me outside with the pups. If you like anything that you see, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down there. Leave me some comments. I appreciate any kind of feedback you guys give me. When I get back to my place, I might do another martial arts study guide. Maybe go over some forms or do that punching and blocking that I promised you guys like a month and a half ago. It's been forever. I don't know. My work schedule has been crazy, crazy, crazy. I've barely had time to go to these tournaments with my students, and it really drives me insane. But I plan to get back to it. So keep growing. Hopefully this community will keep growing. My channel will expand. Maybe, just maybe, within a month or two, I might do a collab video with a familiar face that some of you guys may recognize, or at least recognize the name if you watch any of my other videos. So you might see a collab within the next month or two, all depending on how my work schedule pans out. Walmart does not like giving time off. Heads up. Anyway, I really hope you guys are enjoying my martial arts videos. It is my honor and my pleasure to show you guys what I know. Martial arts is my passion, and I'm hoping to grow your passion in the martial arts as well. So, without anything else going on, stay safe. Remember, please do not use any of these weapons without the supervision of a trained professional, especially the sword. Please be careful, guys. I do not want to hear of any of you guys getting hurt because you weren't with somebody who knew what they were doing. I just want you guys to be very, very careful. I do not want you guys to hurt yourselves. These weapons can break bones if you are swinging them hard enough. The sword is fatal if used improperly. So please, pretty please, with a cherry on top, be careful with the weapons. I am begging you. I cannot stress that enough. Be careful with the weapons. So, with that out of the way, keep watching my videos, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, all that fun stuff. I will see you guys possibly Monday or Tuesday with some more Karate Class Chronicles. So, see you guys there.